Hey everyone, I was a little under the weather last week, so I missed the video, but we're back, and this week we're going to cover 2 weeks worth of country music history. We've got some famous births, some great soundtracks, and a stolen tour bus this week, so let's get to it. We're going to start with one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. In January 2001, the soundtrack for the movie Oh Brother Where Art Thou was sitting at number one on the US Country Music Albums chart. The album, featuring songs such as Big Rock Candy Mountain and Keep on the Sunny Side, would later win the Grammy for Album of the Year in 2002. What's your favorite song from the soundtrack? Let me know in the comments below. Next up, we have another record-breaking event. In 2014, Florida Georgia Line's song Cruise was announced as the best-selling digital country single in history, with over 6.6 million downloads to date. The song spent 24 weeks on top of the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart, which is the longest number one since the chart's inception. Our final moment from country music history for the week of January 17th through 23rd is the birth of Miss Dolly Parton on January 19th, 1946. She was born just a few hours from here in Sevierville, Tennessee. As her song The Coat of Many Colors tells, she was born to humble beginnings and has never forgotten her roots, even after achieving so much fame and success. Dolly's first number one was Joshua, a song that tells the story of a little girl who visits the property of a rural recluse. This was the first of 25 number ones for Parton, who is tied for the most number one songs for a female artist with another great, Reba McEntire. In addition to being a great singer and songwriter, Dolly Parton is also known for giving back to her community. Dollywood, a theme park in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, was opened in 1986, and it now employs around 4,000 people, the most in that community. I've had the opportunity to go to Dollywood many times, and let me tell you, it's a blast. The rides are fun, there's so many traditional crafts, and there's animals and music, and you just need to experience if you haven't been. On top of all of that, Dolly Parton also started the Imagination Library in 1995, sending books to children from birth to age 5. The program started out in Sevier County, then it spread to all of Tennessee, and now they've sent over 120 million free books all over the world. Dolly Parton also donated money to fund research for the COVID-19 vaccine, and the Tennessee State Legislature currently has a bill that would put a Dolly Parton statue at the state capitol. What's your favorite Dolly Parton song? Let me know in the comments below. Now it's on to the week of January 24th through the 30th. And let me tell you, this was an exciting week in country music history. On January 24th, 1936, country music singer Ray Stevens was born. Ray Stevens would grow up and release hilarious songs like The Streak, The Mississippi Squirrel Revival, and It's Me Again, Margaret, to name a few. Growing up and listening to his songs and being a pastor's son, I thought it would be a hilarious idea to release a squirrel in church. But to everyone's relief, I never did that. Next up, Charlie Daniels was inducted into the Grand Ole Opry on January 24th, 2008. Charlie Daniels spent a large portion of his life here in Wilson County, Tennessee, and quite a few of my family members became close friends with him over the years. He was active in the community, and he even recorded a video for Cumberland University last year at the start of the pandemic, shortly before his death. Finally, we have a story that I wouldn't believe if I didn't actually remember it happening. On January 25th, 2007, Christopher Daniel Gay stole Crystal Gale's tour bus and drove it down to Florida. So the story goes that he escaped from a South Carolina prison a few days earlier to see his dying mother, and somewhere along the way, the opportunity arose, and so he just took Crystal Gale's tour bus and drove it down to Florida. He drove it all the way down to the Daytona International Speedway, where he was able to park in VIP parking next to NASCAR racer Jeff Gordon's bus. Gay was apprehended after he asked an undercover officer who was posing as a prostitute for directions. Yeah, that's one of the wildest stories that I've heard in a long while. That's all for this week in country music history. Be sure to come back here next week for another episode, and don't forget to let us know your favorite moments from this week or last week in country music. See you later.